Cardi B and Stefon have been photographed in many places these past few weeks, but nothing hit the internet quite like that late-night clip of them turning up in the car to Young Thug's Money on Money. The video, captured reportedly by someone in a nearby vehicle on the Las Vegas Strip, didn't just show a couple heading to an event. It showed two people glowing with joy, with the kind of energy fans say they haven't seen from Cardi in years. According to social media chatter, the pair was en route to a private party tucked inside one of those hotel penthouses only celebrities get invited to long after midnight. But the real headline wasn't the destination, it was the vibe. In the clip, Cardi is seen rapping along to every word, smiling so hard her cheeks look tired, while Stefon leans back, laughing and hyping her up. Fans believe that moment captured what the two have allegedly been experiencing behind the scenes ever since welcoming their newborn son. The way Stefon kept glancing at Cardi between the lyrics, almost like he was memorizing her happiness, became the detail fans couldn't stop talking about. For many observers, the video wasn't planned, wasn't staged, wasn't dressed up for social media. It felt raw, unfiltered, and shockingly intimate. Inside fan circles, people are saying this is the happiest Cardi has looked since her come-up era, before the industry weight and public stress settled onto her shoulders. Some commenters pointed out that she seemed lighter, softened, or restored, despite waking up for late-night feedings with a newborn. One tweet with nearly 500,000 views wrote, "You can tell she's deeply loved. That glow don't come from makeup. That glow come from peace." Rumored insiders close to Stefon have said he's been telling teammates he can't stop staring at his son, and that fatherhood with Cardi feels different for him, grounding, steadying, motivating. What fans loved most, though, was the soundtrack choice. Young Thug's Money on Money blasting through the car speakers felt symbolic, like an anthem for a new chapter. People immediately began reposting the clip with captions like, "This energy is dangerous," and "She finally got her match." Some users said the song's flex-heavy lyrics fit the couple perfectly, especially after the past year of drama, messy headlines, and alleged interference from people unhappy about Cardi moving forward with her life. But in this video, none of that tension was visible. Cardi looked like a woman who had decided to enjoy her blessings openly. Then came the conversations about Stefon's demeanor. Even though he's known for being charismatic, fans say his personality shifts slightly around Cardi. More affectionate, more protective, more animated. One rumored source claimed the NFL star has become obsessed with telling people how joyful fatherhood with Cardi has been for him, and that he allegedly can't stop talking about how expressive their newborn already is. Whether true or exaggerated, the idea struck viewers as believable because his face in that clip said everything. He wasn't smiling for the camera, he was smiling for Cardi. Reports have circulated suggesting the couple spends most days in a quiet routine with the baby, but makes time for these late-night drives once or twice a week to reconnect as adults, not just new parents. The Las Vegas outing, according to fans speculating online, was one of those nights. A chance to play loud music, dress up, and remember they're still young and in love. The mixture of exhaustion and excitement on their faces made the video even more relatable. It wasn't Hollywood glamour, it was two people who appreciated the rare moment of freedom between diaper changes. Another element that drew attention was how synchronized they appeared. At one point, while Cardi is mid-verse, Stefon taps her knee to match the beat, and she burst out laughing. Fans said it looked like an inside joke or a routine they've done 1,000 times at home. Some believe their chemistry is strengthened by the baby, that welcoming a child together gave them a shared purpose neither expected. A fan comment with thousands of likes said they drive like best friends, not just partners. It's moments like that, subtle, small, almost accidental, that convince people the bond is deeper than what outsiders can see. Still, the reaction hasn't been universally positive. Critics jumped in, claiming the video was too performative or that Cardi was trying to send a message to certain people from her past. Others allege the clip was timed intentionally, landing right after a wave of negative coverage involving Stefon and old allegations from people outside the relationship. But supporters pushed back hard, arguing that the joy in the video looked too natural to be strategic. "People don't fake that kind of laughter," one user wrote, "especially not with a new baby at home keeping them up all night." Meanwhile, rumors began circulating that the Las Vegas party they were heading to wasn't just a party, but a gathering of close friends celebrating Cardi's quiet return to work. Some believe she has been recording privately, creating new material inspired by her pregnancy journey and recent life changes. While none of that is confirmed, fans think the late-night drive with Stefon symbolized the start of a new creative season for her. It didn't hurt that Young Thug's song had fans speculating about deeper meanings. Choosing a track called Money on Money right after welcoming a new life seemed like Cardi saying she was ready to reclaim her power. But the moment that sent the internet into a spiral was when Cardi leaned into Stefon mid-song and whispered something in his ear, causing him to grin and shake his head like he couldn't believe what she said. The audio didn't catch her exact words, but fans have been replaying the clip non-stop, zooming in, slowing it down, trying to lip read. Some believe she mentioned the baby, others think she teased him about their plans after the party. A few claim she said something about the future, something that made him blush. Whatever she said, it was enough to convince viewers that this relationship is deeper and faster growing than anyone expected. And right as the clip ends, just before the car pulls into the underground entrance of the hotel, Stefon reaches over, touches Cardi's hand, and says something back. And that's where everything cuts off. No context, no follow-up footage, no audio. Just the hint of a sentence that fans are now demanding answers. Because whatever he said in that final second, people believe that is where the real story begins. As the mystery of that unheard final sentence lingered across social media, more context began surfacing from people who allegedly attended the Las Vegas event that night. One rumored insider claimed that when Cardi and Stefon arrived, the energy around them shifted instantly. People stepped aside, not because they were intimidated, but because their chemistry felt so undeniable it almost commanded space. Witnesses said they walked into the room still laughing from whatever joke they shared in the car, making it clear their mood didn't change once the camera stopped rolling. Throughout the night, guests reportedly noticed Stefon checking his phone repeatedly, not to text other people, but to look at photos of their newborn son. One person who claimed to see the screen said he had a picture of the baby as his lock screen and kept showing it to Cardi like he was seeing it for the first time. Cardi, in return, allegedly kept adjusting his collar, wiping glitter from his beard, and leaned in every time she laughed. It wasn't performative affection. It looked like instinct. But the party also brought pressure. Fans believe this is the couple's first attempt at stepping back into the social scene since giving birth. It was supposed to be a celebratory night, but everyone there seemed aware that Stefon has been navigating heavy allegations and public noise these past few weeks. Some guests reportedly noticed him getting quiet for a moment in a corner of the room, almost like he was absorbing everything that's been said about him online these past weeks. Cardi joined him instantly, put her hand on his shoulder, and stayed next to him until he leveled out again. That small moment became a central talking point in fan discussions. Her loyalty, her presence, her ability to read him without a word. Meanwhile, commentary exploded online after someone posted a blurry photo of the couple at the party, showing Stefon whispering something into Cardi's ear. Fans immediately tied this to the earlier whisper in the car and the moment in the corner of the party. It painted a picture of a man trying to communicate something big and a woman receiving it with full emotion. By morning, Twitter had split into factions. Some fans think Stefon is preparing to publicly address his scandals and wants Cardi to know what's coming. Others believe he may be planning something entirely different, something personal, intimate, a declaration that aligns with how intensely they've been bonding since their baby's arrival. The speculation only intensified when a fan account posted, "The way he's looking at her lately, this man fighting demons and planning his future at the same time." What nobody expected, though, was the sudden resurfacing of an older clip from one of Stefon's interviews, where he said he takes love seriously, and that he's the type of man who would never play with a woman he sees as his equal. Fans connected this quote to the present moment instantly, reading it as confirmation that whatever he whispered wasn't casual. Some believe he is preparing a gesture that will catch even Cardi off guard. Others think he is trying to emotionally brace her for the next wave of public scrutiny he knows he'll face. But early this afternoon, new footage quietly started circulating from someone who was riding behind the couple's car as they left the Vegas hotel. The clip shows the car slowing down, Stefon turning towards Cardi, and her covering her mouth in shock. And while the video ends before the audio becomes clear, one thing is undeniable. Her reaction wasn't casual. It was emotional, intense, and immediate. And fans are now convinced that whatever he said in that moment or earlier that night was life-changing. Because if the internet is right, this wasn't just a date night. It was the beginning of the next chapter, and the moment the world has been waiting for might be closer than anyone realized.